yesterday, walking hand in hand, love letters in the sand. I remember when he got knocked out by Mayweather. Hey, what's happening, Eduardo? You like? No, you don't like me messing up the Skid Row song. I apologize, man. I'm sorry. Hey, well, you can see the little microphone right here and keep it really close to my face, with the hopes that you can still hear me. Anyway, this is for the June 23rd fight between Victor Ortiz and Josesito Lopez. For the WBC silver amethyst, burgundy welterweight title. And first I'll break down both fighters, and then I will give my decision or prediction. Not my decision. Who am I to decide it? You know what I'm saying? I'm not a judge. I'm too unbiased apparently. Anyway, start out with Victor Ortiz. He's 29, 3-2 with the 22 knockouts, 65% knockout ratio. Got schooled by Mayweather, but that seems to be par for the course if you're looking at anybody that really does fight Mayweather. You got to go back like 18 years. Somebody's like, Castillo, man, or whatever. They always won the one fight. Can he be chinny? I mean, he's been dropped by 3 fighters, got knocked out by Mayweather. Maidana, but that really wasn't a chin factor, more of a heart factor. And it seemed like he got that back, after the Berto fight. Now you have to wonder, is he cool now after the Mayweather fight? He was geared up for Berto. Berto's gone. He took a few too many of those, where am I going? Too many of those, performance enhancing little supplements there. And, he kind of failed the test. Him and Bradley must be hanging out, or not Bradley, but Lamont Peterson must be hanging out a little bit too much there. And it happened. Anyway, he had the great war with Berto. We know he's a good boxer. He has very good power. His heart seems to be there. He's got nice uppercuts and hooks, pounds the body well. He's very accurate, and he works, the good angles, He imposes his will on a lot of fighters, and if you're smaller like a Josesito Lopez is, he's going to impose his will on him, and he's very good at that. He's very good at, and I've said it before, he's very good at beating people up. Not so good at taking a beating, but he's good at beating people up. And the one thing is he wants to fight inside, likes to fight inside. He covers up well, but he is open when he does what he does best, and that's walking someone down to beat him up. He gets open. He's open for counters. He's open for the straight right hands and the hooks and things like that. All just open up to him. And if there was a downside to that, it's when he gets in that beast mode a little bit there that he does become more open. Going over to Josesito Lopez, this is the Rocky story for him. He's sitting around. He just lost his last fight against, who is it, Vargas? One of those dudes. He beat Mike Dallas Jr., so credit to him to that. He lost to Jesse Vargas. He's not been in with any real power fighters. Dallas Jr., Vargas, all those guys. You look back, you're looking at like 45% at best. Not a true welterweight either. I mean, this guy's only fought over like 140 3 times. And we're not talking big 140. We're talking like 144 and a half. Whereas, some people could say that about Victor Ortiz, but you know the story with Victor Ortiz. He punished himself, almost killed himself to get down to 140. So he's a much bigger framed fighter than Josesito Lopez is. He throws with aggression. He pounds that body very well. You can look at the Santana fight. He dropped him twice in 1 round in the 8th, and you thought, oh, dude, this could be it. He might actually pull his win out against Santana, but he ultimately wound up losing that. In his last 10 fights, he's 8-2-0, and he's only got 3 knockouts. So he doesn't have that power at all. When you're talking, and these are smaller dudes. So against an Ortiz, knocking him out, no, that's not going to happen. Not a big inside fighter. Not going to favor him here. And stamina has to come into question because he's never fought a 12-round fight before. He's won 10 a lot. But, he looks a little gassed toward the end of a lot of fights. Gets into wars. And when he throws those combos, he tends to get a little wide. All that is a storm. And as you know, most storms aren't good unless you're judging them. And then you get the decision on them. You judge the storm. Some will get that, some no idea. Anyway, when you look at that and you put everything together, you see that Victor Ortiz is gonna. I think he's gonna put it to the smaller guy. Josesito Lopez is going to be viciously knocked out in this one. And he's going to be stopped around the 7th round. And could be a lot earlier. I thought the Mayweather fight was going to go distance, and Mayweather shut me up, knocked him out in the 4th round. Anyway, so that's what I'm looking for, is a Victor Ortiz win by knockout in the 7th. I bet the knockout. I don't know about the round. Okay? Well, hey, this is Bigragu. Guardo. Road.